No necklace today because I'm wearing my Wonder Woman t-shirt because I am the Wonder Woman. I put up with my mother for 58 years. Let's say 53 because before I had my own little personality, my own little self-awareness, I was just an extension of her, which was delightful. I was a cute, polite, smart, lively, happy little baby, and she loved to show me off. But, then I developed my own likes and wants and questions, and I realized that she was batshit. She wasn't like the other mothers. I realized I had to walk on eggshells. I mean, it didn't hit me all at once at 5, but she started to react very badly to me. I betrayed her by going off to school. Yes, kindergarten. And being popular and getting praise from teachers. She wanted to have control over all that. And that's what she's still about. She's still about control in her own little world, her own little screwed up, tiny living room world. She has to be in total control. She has to know everything that goes in and out of the garbage, in and out of the house. You can't move something from here to here without her losing her mind. I know, you're going to... Well, she's old. That's how they get one. No, she's always been this way. She's always been this way. You have no idea how hard it was. Oh, wait, yes, you do. Because if you're watching this, you probably had a mother with narcissistic personality disorder, or an alcoholic, or an addict, or just an abuser in general, or else you wouldn't be here. So you do understand. The that never happened stuff, the gaslighting, it's getting worse. She's denying that she's done certain things. She cannot tolerate having any kind of flaw, including being ill. She has been a terrible and abusive burden on her aides. The fact that they stay employed by me is a miracle. These people are gems. Now, people who don't have experience with this kind of personality disorder might say, well, why don't you just have a talk with her? You have no idea how having a talk with them will do nothing. They twist your words around. They say, you're just being so sensitive. You're the one with the problem. Or, well, I guess I just can't say anything. That's correct. You can't say anything. Please don't say anything. Please stop speaking. I never said that. I mean, how many more years can I tolerate this? She's 99. All her siblings have passed. She's one of 11. And I try to do the right thing because it's the right thing. And she just gets worse and worse and worse. I'm always twisting things around. That's another one. See, what they do is they invert. So something they're guilty of, they accuse you of. And then you're thrown off. I don't think they're that cunning. Some of them might be. Some of them might be cunning. She's not. This is all a reflex. So you can imagine the damage this has done to my self-esteem, because I've always taken the blame. And when trying to figure out why does she act like this, starting at a very young age, I believed it was my fault. Well, she told me it was my fault. She lost her temper. Well, I'm not mad anymore, Elise, but you really shouldn't have. What did I do? What did I do? I don't remember doing anything bad, but I do remember getting hit and reprimanded and scolded and punished and humiliated in front of others. Oh my God. See, when we're real little, we can't look at our caretakers. We can't look at our parents and think, wow, there's something wrong with them. They shouldn't have acted that way. We don't have the capacity to do that because we're so young. We're needy and dependent, so our little minds won't go to that place where we'll think, wow, mommy's really bad. I should maybe find a new mommy. And if I did cry for help, like I would go to an aunt or an uncle or something, and, what's the matter, Lise? I couldn't say anything. Oh, no, that's not how it happened. I don't know why she's thinking that way. And then later, so now maybe I do remember why I might get hit and yelled at. If I ever ask for help from someone to help me with her, to intervene for me, I remember having glimpses of normal households. I'm not saying every other parent was perfect, but, people who got talked to like they were human, and parents who didn't bicker all the time. People who would explain why they were doing something. People, if they heard your stomach growl, would say, "Are you hungry?" I was hungry a lot. It's very weird that I was so chubby because she just made me wait so long between feedings. It was horrible. It shamed me a lot. But what I wanted to talk about was how she was just denying that she went through a bout of pretty severe output, digestive issues, where she was actually drinking kaopectate from the bottle with a straw. Oh, lie. And I was trying to get some help for her, and, we initiated hospice, and it's been a rough few weeks, mostly on her aides who had to clean her. And I think she gets some sort of satisfaction. And when someone said, maybe you shouldn't be eating things that, disagree with you and make you, have such loose output, she would just say, you have your money. This is what we pay you for. Not even we. This is my money. She's very nasty. Like, oh, wow, everyone's lining up to wipe your... So, because she was just taking so many diarrhea stoppers, everything from prescription, binders to avoiding certain foods, she got a little constipated, and she told her visiting nurse practitioner, who prescribed her a stool softener. You give mommy no trouble whatsoever. And, me and her aides were like, should she really have that? And, she immediately had an output problem, immediately, from it. And so I took it away from her. I'm like, well, maybe you really shouldn't have this. She called up her one of her enabler aides. Most of them are wising up to her by now. One gets bullied by her. 2 are wise to her. And 1 enables her and told her to go get her a stool softener from the drugstore. The one that I had picked up for her was a prescription. I took it away. Like, no, look, you immediately had a bad reaction that somebody else had to clean. And when by we, I mean me and one of her aides, reminded her, like, you just got off of this weeks of having, diarrhea. No, I didn't. For weeks, we've been clean. What do you mean, no? No, I didn't. I've never had diarrhea. She's denied. This is weeks that she did this. Not saying she had diarrhea deliberately. She was sick. but now she's denying it. I never had. Well, if that's how you remember it. Like, no, you had an accident right in front of me. I don't have accidents. So, her aide being very sweet, but also, not wanting to take her crap, said, maybe your mom's losing it a little. I'm like, no, she's always been like this. She's going to deny anything that could be perceived as a weakness or a fault, even something as obvious as what we have all lived through, me least of all, because I've been paying these poor women. I mean, that's the job, but it shouldn't be this messy. To deny what she's been putting people through. And for us to say, please, maybe don't take the stool softener. It was prescribed to me. It's so weird. And so painful. But she didn't get to me too much today. She was half asleep when I got there to drop. I forgot what I dropped off today. Told her that people are coming to get some blood work from her to cooperate. I can't make her do anything. As helpless as she is, I can't make her do anything. She will find a way to rebel. I take a medicine away. She sends a flying monkey to go get the medicine replaced. I tell her, be nice, be kind. Okay. And then she's abusive and nasty to the next person who walks in. There's just nothing to be done but tolerate and hope these nice people I hired to take care of her stick around. And to try to keep my sanity, be very busy with my projects, and to stay out of that house as much as possible. "99. She'll be 100 in September. Haven't I done enough?"